Now, a lot of people ask me what my secret is. Well, my secret is I have the Avon lady locked in the boot of my car. Ferris, you've been a really good sport tonight. Is that your watch, sir? No, it's not. It's mine. That's right. Ladies and gents, a lot of people ask me exactly how I got into show business, and I'm going to tell you a story how I got to the position I'm in at the moment, ladies and gents, by using a deck of 52 cards. It's an interesting story, but every single one of these cards will be used in conjunction with the story. My life in show business started many, many years ago on my 18th birthday. I woke up early that day. It felt like dawn, but I was wrong. It was Susan. There was a horse in my bed and the light was on, which is unusual because I don't normally sleep with the light on. I said to the horse, "How was it?" He went... I'd obviously had a nightmare. On the bedside table was a sleeping tablet. I woke it up and took it. I looked around the bedroom. The curtains were drawn, but the rest of the furniture was real. I checked my watch, but I preferred it striped. And never mind, it's exactly 7:56. Some girl burst in the bedroom, opened the door in a nightdress. Thought it's a strange place to have a door. She had an embarrassing mole on her neck. Kept jumping up trying to swing from her earring. She also had a glass eye. She didn't tell me, it just came out in conversation. That night, me and a few mates called the 44 bus and went to a club in King Street up west. It was called the 678 Club. The club was so rough, even the piano leg had a bandage on it. I remember I paid £5 entry fee and you could drink all night for a tenner. There was all sorts of acts on the bill that night. There was a juggling jack who used the usual 3 clubs. There was a guy who called himself the King of Clubs who did the splits over a blow lamp singing Great Balls of Fire, dressed in a tutu. There was another guy who had 3 performing dogs called the Flying Aces. They never had any puppies because they were all spayed. I stood at the bar and some girl walked over to me. I knew she was going to be easy. She had a mattress strapped to her back. She asked me to buy her a drink. I said, "What would you like?" She said, "I'll have champagne, I guess." I said, "Guess again." She said, "Okay, I'll have a whiskey on the rocks with real ice, none of that frozen stuff." Then some guy stuck something in my back. This worried me because both his hands were on my shoulders. I turned round, there was a tramp who asked for £95 for dinner. I said, "That's a lot of money for dinner." He said, "I can't go dressed like this." It was then time for the final cabaret act of the evening. It was a drag act called the Two Queens. Somebody threw a petrol bomb through the window. Luckily, somebody else drank it before it went off. Panic ensued, somebody dialed 999. The police were called, calmed the situation down. It was then the club owner came down to me. He said, "Well," he said, "I've got the punters in a bit of a stew. Would I like to get up and tell a few gags?" He knew that I did a short spot. And to be honest, when he asked me, I was quite flushed at the idea. I said yes, but I needed to eat first. So he gave me a couple of trays of sandwiches. I was so hungry, I just ate and ate until I felt sick. This became a regular gig for me there, working 7 nights a week, getting paid £10 a night. One thing led to another, and 6,474 television appearances later, plus 5 Royal variety shows, here I am, King of the Jungle, telling you this story, and there's one card left, the Joker. That's me. Oh no, some net, get on your nerves, get on your nerves. Oh no, some net. Yes, sir, go! Yeah, good luck. Go! Listen to that, listen. uncomfortable or not? I'm sure they left a pin in the sleeve. Yeah, they did. Look at that. Can you believe that? Well, Liz, I've got to say, you've been lovely tonight. You've been a great, great fun audience. Have you enjoyed yourselves this evening? Well, you have been lovely, ladies and gents, and because a lot of people say to me after, they go, Joe, that was complete cack, and I go, I know. I think there's too many bad things going on in the world. If you can't come out and have a couple of hours of cack every now and then there's something wrong with us. So for that, I'd like to give out a few presents for the audience tonight. So, Faris, look, would you like this? Thank you. Look, Cherie, I've got something for you as well, love. Something for Cherie, you're welcome, love. Oh, we've got one Anthony there, because you had your shoe earlier. Would you like that? Up to you, you can have one of these if you like. You want that of these? What do you think, mate? You want these? Of course, there's more of them, isn't there? Okay. That's that. And what else have we got? Oh, yeah, like foxy lady down the front with a nice wispy hair like that. You look like somebody from Dallas. Okay. JR. Okay, what have we got? Look, I've got a little something for you. Little something. I like that man sitting next to you. Who's that? Is that your husband? That's not your friend? Somebody else's husband. I like what you've done with your hair. It's like a bouffant, isn't it? Can't have that, that's mine. But look, mate, that's yours! There you go, is that all right? Thank you. I'll tell you what, I'll show you mine, you show me yours. I've got a little boy sitting next to Faris. Oh no, I've got nothing left for you. That's a bugger, isn't it? I know what I do. Cherie, can I just swap just for a sec, please? I can just swap that. Thank you, love that. See, there you go, mate. It's not often you get something for nothing in Southend, is it, mate? Well done, thank you, mate. Well, ladies, you have been really nice tonight. You've been lovely. What I'm going to do is a way of thank you. I'm going to do something a bit different, a bit special. It's my favourite bit, this. And it's a way of saying thank you to everybody by doing a song and a little story and a painting. And it's a special painting, a special song, especially for Cherie, because you put up with a lot tonight, love. Okay, and the painting's for you as well. And it's just a way of saying thank you for being my friends tonight, because I haven't got many friends anymore. Now, I wasn't saying it for that, you know, just... Your voice was a little bit too deep for me. I did find that rather intimidating. But we'll see about that later. But you have been... Somebody just put your fist down their throat, please. When I say I haven't got friends, I have got friends, I just don't see them as much as I used to, you know, because if you're away working all the time, you just don't get as much time as you'd like, you know, because I used to have a lot of friends come round to dinner. You're not having kittens, are you, love? Well, my friends don't come round anymore at dinner. They used to. But they say, oh, I can't come round no more. Depends what you're cooking now, because I can't eat everything now. I'm lactose intolerant. I've got a nut allergy, I've got a wheat allergy. Is it gluten-free? I don't bloody know. I stick it in the microwave, for God's sake. Well, so people never used to have these allergies. People never used to have nut allergies years ago, did they? Or if they did, it never used to bother them. They just used to eat them and die. What's that with that? I'll tell you what you want to do for a really interesting evening, right? Invite 6 friends round that have got nut allergies. Buy them a packet of Rebels each and watch them play Russian roulette. See what happens then. Now the other one, a good wind-up you want to do is phone the local library, right? Phone your library. When they answer the phone, they go, yes, can I help you? Go, no, I'm just browsing, and put the phone down. The best one of those of all time, right? Go to a fun fair, right, and get on a roller coaster, right? But you've got to have 2 things when you get on this roller coaster. You've got to have someone sitting next to you, and you've got to have a screw in this hand, right? And as it starts chugging up, you last drop, right? Bend over, pretend to pick the screw up and go, where the bloody hell's that come